Hey everybody, it's April, and today I want to try and help take some of the dread out of planking. I think a lot of times we start dreading these things that we need to do, and then it just makes it so unpleasant, and we don't have to feel that way about plank. So I'm going to start on forearms, and I'm going to switch around. If you're starting on forearms, wrap your hands around your biceps so you know you have the right distance. Bring your forearms out in front of you. You can interlace your fingers if you like. I think that makes it a little easier. Pull your shoulders down your back, then lift your upper back, lift your chest, pull in your belly, come up on your toes, shift your weight forward slightly. The timer has begun, and then we're going to do all of that again just to make sure your plank is right. So press into the floor, separate your shoulders, you're broadening your upper back, pulling in your belly, tighten up your glutes again, press your heels back. I swear to you, just now I felt stuff adjusting in my spine. So, wowee, that's a great thing when that happens though. And it just shows how great plank is for your spine. 30 seconds already. If you want to do a 30-second plank, that was it. That was a 30-second plank. And you're still going to get benefits from doing that. So how much can you dread holding plank for 30 seconds to a minute, which we are almost at a minute already. And if you think about all the great things you're going to get from it, you just need to kind of turn it around. Don't dread it. Look forward to it. Look forward to 1 minute. I'm switching to my hands. Knowing that you are strengthening your arms, your shoulders, your hands, your wrist, really working on tightening up your glutes, strengthening your core. You're also improving your posture, preventing lower back pain. How much can you dread that? I mean, these are all great things that, like I said, you should look forward to. And, be excited about the fact that you don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to go anywhere. You may have to get off your couch. We're at 1:30. But you don't have to do anything special to do plank. I didn't even change my clothes. Look, I have a couple of appointments today, so I have on my dress. And also, it is excruciatingly hot outside. So I was wearing a dress today. But that's another subject. But if you dread it, then you're just going to put it off. And the more you put it off, the easier it's going to be to not do it. And it makes it harder to get back into it. 2 minutes, switching to my forearms and lifting a leg. And, dreading things, again, like I said, you end up procrastinating, you put it off, you get in a funk, you start convincing yourself reasons that you don't need to do it or shouldn't do it. And which I can't think of any of those reasons for plank. If you have good reasons that you think are good reasons for not doing plank, you share those with me because I don't know what they are. And we're at 2:30, so I switch legs. Say now, if someone told me I don't do plank because it hurts my lower back, again, then you're probably doing it wrong. And you need to look at yourself in the mirror on camera, or have someone look at you like a personal trainer or a coach, somebody, a yoga instructor who would know what that plank is supposed to look like. So of course, 3 minutes, I'm switching to side plank. Of course you would dread it if it hurts. And that's where you need to take care of that. You need to find out why it's hurting, what you're doing incorrectly, which is probably the case. Now, you could have some sort of health problem that's going to make plank difficult for you, or maybe it's not a good choice for you because of that. But those are rare. You should be able to plank. Even if you can't lift your knees up, you could still keep your forearms or your hands on the floor. I'm switching sides. And get some benefits from lifting, pressing your hands into the floor, pressing your forearms into the floor. And I cannot see my stopwatch. That was not a good plan at all. If you're doing side plank, think about lifting your hips, reaching your top arm to the sky, pressing the sole of your bottom foot toward the floor. I've just got a few more seconds on this side, and we're at 4 minutes. Okay, so that's the only thing I can really think of as a good reason for dreading plank, is that you might be feeling pain. And again, that probably means you're doing it wrong. So think about engaging. How do you make sure you're doing it correctly? Press into the floor, pull in your belly, pretend like you're trying to pull your navel through your spinal cord. That's how much you're engaging your abs. Pressing your you're reaching your tailbone back toward your heels. Tighten up your glutes again. Remember, I even have a segment where I talked about how important your glutes are, and that helps you strengthen your abs even more. It's really toning your legs when you're doing that. Everything is engaged. So truthfully, I don't dread doing planks. The only time is if I think I'm going to get really hot or something like that, which has happened before. I've had to do a couple at the yoga studio and where it's really hot. And sometimes that makes you dread it a little bit, especially, if I'm not in my yoga clothes. But otherwise, I look forward to it, really. I mean, it's just a nice workout, and 5:15. And I've seen so many great benefits from it that I don't dread it anymore. And I hope you don't either. And the more you do it, the better it gets, the stronger you'll get, and the less you will dread doing it. Have a great day.